Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today we're doing the block for Pisces. Like I said, I pull all these cards weekly, and then we look at the energies. How you're feeling, what the block is, your crown and your ground, your before, your after, how others and you perceive all of this, and then your hopes and fears and the outcome, okay, for your week. So we're really unpacking all the energies through the Celtic Cross, and that's what I do here. These are general readings, and they're here to empower you, not disempower you. So if you feel the other, it's probably not for you, and that's okay. These are general readings, so they're not a one-on-one, and I won't predict anything in your future. You're the only one who actually does that, right? You make your own life, okay? There's no cheat sheets on here, okay? If you're meant to know something, trust me, your spirit guides will make sure that you do. All right, so we have the High Priestess and the Empress coming in here, my beautiful Pisces. The High Priestess, she's somebody who brings in a lot of inner wisdom, a lot of intuitive hits, okay? She's very receptive. It's really tapping into the higher self. And you have the Empress, who puts things into creation, right? Gives birth to wonderful things. They're one beside the other. They follow one another with, it's like the burst of creativity, of inspiration, and then the creativity to make it come in. You nurture that creative thought and you bring it into abundance, okay? But we have it here as a block. So when I pulled these, what I was thinking as soon as I felt these cards is that you are trying to take something from nothing and turn it into something that you can see. Okay, so it would be like having a thought or an invention, right? An inventive thought. If I could do this and then bring it into creation. Now, we all know as Pisces, we have grandiose ideas, some of the most wonderful and inspirational thoughts on how we can create things, but that doesn't always feel like it can be equated into something tangible. And I feel this is what's going on here. Now, I was talking about it on the weekend when I pulled these cards. I'm going to give you a little tip and a trick. It's start with how you feel about the idea, okay? If you can pull that feeling and turn it into something tangible that gives you the same feeling, it doesn't have to look exactly the same, okay? For example, unicorns. You want to see one in the flesh. It's something that might be a little difficult. You might be one of those special Pisces who can actually, create one, and that's good. I'm not here to discourage you, and please invite me. I need to see one. But I'm talking about, what does that unicorn make you feel like, right? What do you think about when you think of that unicorn? Do you think about the beautiful white, the spiritual connotations, the way that it's so majestic? Take those feelings and pour it into an idea that can be tangible, okay? So, in other words, create that environment for yourself here, okay? So it may not be an actual unicorn. It may be instead the environment that a unicorn would stay in, okay? A lot of peace, a lot of lush, a lot of beauty, other beautiful horses that of course, are the inspiration for unicorns. All of this, okay? You can bring that tangible, beautiful feeling into here. You can even call it Unicorn Ranch or whatever. I'm just giving you an example, right? You can bring something from nothing into something tangible. But what you are tapping into is not probably the actual thing. It is the beautiful feeling of it that you are pulling out. So this is their recommendation, okay, for you. Because you might be saying, well, there's certain things that I just, it's just at the moment, it doesn't really exist at the moment. So I can envision it all I want, but it doesn't mean it is so. But I'm here to tell you, it is. You can make it, you can make it appear in different ways. Okay, so we'll leave that at that. And I'm going to start pulling some cards here, Pisces, for your block. I want to see what else they have to give you as inspiration. I have to tell you, I've been feeling all week this week that you're on par. You're really on par for making things happen. So you have a great big pull of action and harmony tapping you into the breakthroughs. In other words, things that you didn't think you could do, you will. You're going to find the workaround. And I think that would be the word for the week, because that's what I felt yesterday too. You're going to find a workaround to certain things that maybe you hadn't really thought of before. And it has to do with your perception. Has to do all the work that you've done recently and the things that you've come up. Yeah. Embracing. Do you see this? Do you feel this? Yeah. You're embracing everything. You're going, I'm taking it in and I'm letting it sit, and I'm taking the energy of it and I'm going to turn it into something different. And that is exactly what it is. You're embracing the problems, the solutions, and everything within it. You're just getting it done. Okay? So for some reason, it's clicking. It's really clicking. Whatever you're trying to bring in, it's clicking. Okay? So, okay, so it says, sometimes life overflows with emotions which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value, perhaps arising from an unseen and unknown source. That's what I mean. It's like all of a sudden, it's not so much the thing, it's the energy behind it that propels you into creating something very similar, okay? And it's, all right, so so cherish the overflows when they happen. In other words, when I can't and you're annoyed and whatever. And even embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished. As a result, there'll be great spiritual and physical expansion. I love that. Yeah, exactly, right? So embrace everything. When you do so, greater prosperity and fertility, the Empress right here, will flow into your life. Okay? If your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. Okay, they're saying don't run away from it, because from it will be a lot. And I was talking about that yesterday. I was running over things in my mind, things that have been keeping me awake for certain things that have come up over the years that have been keeping me awake and awake and awake and trying to find answers. Well, I finally started finding answers, but it's by opening up to expansion. Okay, so just keep doing that in your own life for everything. Okay, and you can ask your guides. Guides, can you give me a hand here? Can you throw me a bone, a stick, or something here? So, a new barrel to look into. Yeah. Enlightenment and going forward. Look at this. Okay. Look at that. Yeah. You're getting it. We had the Fool yesterday. I'm getting this thing. This could also be like the Three of Wands. This is just moving forward, right? Getting it done. Enlightenment is like that. It's that eureka. It's that, like that. It's like that. You're getting it done because you've gotten the light. It finally clicked for you somewhere. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And you're using everything you got to move forward in it. Everything that you have. Yeah. This enlightenment even feels like the sail of a ship for the Three of Wands. It's very interesting. So what is it? Let me take a look. What is this? It looks like a beam of light. It is the sail of a... It is It is the sail. There's the boat right here. Aha. There you go. Didn't even know what I was looking at. It's pretty. Enlightenment occurs when one steps out of the confines of an ordinary definition of self and expands into greater awareness. Now, and if you haven't seen yesterday's reading, go ahead and see that, okay? It steps out of the confines of an ordinary definition. I was talking about my house, about, resale value, and realizing that I had to step out of the confinement. What was confining it to a certain type of thing, okay? And to kind of reforming the thoughts into something bigger. And this is what we're doing this week. Absolutely. I mean, this is second day and we're still talking about this. So this is absolutely what's happening, okay? You are now reaching into the invisible realm of spirit and connected with what you can't see. Wow. Forces beneath the surface are supporting you on your journey. Have faith in yourself. You are so much more than you believe yourself to be. Have patience. There's a plan unfolding. The sky's the limit. Okay, this is enlightenment and signals that you're entering into a time of expansive transformation in a luminous and remarkable way. We had the star card yesterday come out in this deck. Beautiful. Trust that the changes ahead are for greater good. For most certainly they are. Love it. And going forward. I'm going to read that one. That one's pretty straightforward. You're going forward. Okay. So let's pick some more of this. These are Sacred Destiny cards, and this one is the Wild Unknown, which was gifted to me. But if you're interested in any of the decks that I'm using, they're below in a description. Okay, just click on it and find the deck's name and their affiliate links. Daughter of Swords. I need two with this one. Okay, so usually the Daughter of Swords, this is the one that I call the Page of Swords, okay? And I did mention yesterday that I felt a little Page of Swords, like the thoughts that you are thinking about. But in this case, in this deck, the Daughter of Swords is represented by the owl, a wise one, okay? So, the new thoughts that are coming in with this Page of Swords is wisdom. So they're saying, don't dismiss it, okay? These new thoughts are going to help you. They're going to expand you. These are not the kind of thoughts that are going to keep you, I don't know, in the back seat of things. These are wise thoughts. Wise as the owl. This beautiful feathered, look at this, the 9, that wisdom of the owl, the feathers are holding in them the 9 of Pentacles, which means that you will see fruit. You will gain. You will reap the fruit of this expansion of this forward thinking. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's keep this going. Okay. So if your block is, I don't know how to do this, keep trying. Okay, because it's going to come in. These new thoughts, as sometimes scary as they are, they're going to bear fruit. They're going to bear fruit. Okay. So, Pisces, let's see what else we can pull here. Let's pull from the Energy Oracle cards. You know, and a lot of these decks are blue. So it is finding your voice. It is like finding your voice and your truth that I picked this one. A lot of them is blue as a backing, and I never really thought of it, but yeah. Hostilities. Envy. And second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's take a look, Pisces. It's a day of blocks, so it can't be all roses and bubble gum, and of course not, right? Hostilities is number 8, and you have envy. Both of these. Let's read this one here first, though. 36. I think I know what these are. Like, I feel as soon as this one came in. Again, it feels like some of this energy comes from, you know, the stuff that surrounds you. When you become expansive, it's not everybody that's going to agree with what you're thinking, right? It's not everybody that's going to go, yeah, you make complete sense. Some people are going, you can't do it that way. It's been tried before, or you can't do it that way. It's just not going to work out, right? So this is creativity. This is for creativity. So second chakra. Second chakra would be the sacral, right? Sacral chakra. Okay. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity, right here, and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach into the unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant soul. Now, we are talking about the block today, so I have to read the reverse, Pisces, okay? It says, your creativity is being blocked. And what were we talking about at the beginning? Right here, right? If this is the case, you might need to take more risk and open up to new and different ideas. Not this stuff here, okay? Go inward and find the feelings that may be causing this blockage. And since they came out together, what is it that is blocking you? You may feel that maybe it won't be received nicely. Is this why the hostilities cards came in? That, you know, people are going to be hostile towards you, or even envious, okay? Envious of the fact that you're trying something new, and they'll try to discourage you. Envious people will, okay? Oh, I don't know if you should try that, right? Okay. And so it's saying, call upon Ariel to help you release old fears and self-limitations. Affirm that you're open to spirit's love and creative inspiration. Okay. Visualize Ariel spinning a beautiful light in your second chakra, calming and healing the energy there. Know that real closeness can be both safe and comfortable for you, and that you deserve a depth of sharing in your relationships. Okay. Okay, so there's an affirmation, and I'm going to read it to you. My second chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I'm creative and self-nurturing, more and more comfortable with the gentle waves coming my way. I like this. This for sure, Pisces, is, yeah, this for sure is, this is fears, because we were dealing with that yesterday as well. We got the 9 of Swords twice. This is a fear of maybe what you think might be coming in of when you go a different way. I'm also seeing for some of you, and I've had this happen, so don't feel bad, okay? When you see people having things done easy, you know, you have people who have had it easy. Things come to them easily, or at least it looked like it was easy. You may have felt envy over that. Okay, this is a residual of something. These energies, Pisces, I'm going to tell you right away, they're nothing you want to stay in. Feeling hostile or having hostilities towards you, or being envious or having people envious of you, you want to steer clear of these emotions. They're very low vibing, and they don't really serve anything at that point. Okay, they don't serve anything. Yeah, they don't serve any purpose. They don't serve any purpose for me. So take your power back from your sacral chakra, okay? This is your power. You're enlightening, you're enlightened, and you're going forward. It's not time to stay in this, okay? But we are dealing with the blocks, so those are going to come out. They're going to come out in the reading. Because those are like insecurities, right? There's stuff that pop up from others and yourself. And that's okay. It happens, right? Knight of Swords, spontaneity. And balance. Yeah. So what I heard with both of these is like you've got to strike a balance between following your spontaneous urges and balancing things out. And this is the block, right? When you're balanced, you're rarely, it's rarely you put together going spontaneous means balance. Nobody says this, right? Nobody thinks this. They don't think, rushing in where angels fear to tread is something that you would call, I am totally balanced out. No. So you're feeling that this creative thing that you're doing is like almost like a spontaneous thing, right? It's not thought out. It's not balanced out. You haven't, it's like, well, if I try this out of the blue, that's completely spontaneous. And isn't that going to screw up my balance? All of, this stuff? Not necessarily. It all depends on how and what you are doing right now, Pisces. You don't have to go all the way back and forth on that pendulum of thought, okay? Just because you try something new doesn't mean you're going to whack yourself out of balance. And you may be pleasantly surprised of feeling more balance within yourself than you have in a very, very long time. Okay? So, just cut yourself some slack when it comes to this, Pisces. Think outside the box and, take a few steps forward. Go see. Go try. Okay? Stop waiting for things to happen. I'm a great procrastinator when it comes to that. I want everything to be perfectly perfect before I move forward. Because, oh, Lord knows, what if I make a mistake? Well, what if I make a mistake? Okay? What if I make a mistake? What if I don't have all the pages I need, as I do something? Well, I'll find them. I'll create them. I'll do them. I will do whatever I need to do because I am highly efficient, okay? Yes, it may require a little spontaneity on my part, but it doesn't mean that I'm completely out of balance and completely out of whack, okay? I'm still going fast, okay? You see this movement like this Knight of Swords. I'm still, really going at it, but I'm keeping harmony and clarity of thought. Don't worry so much about it. Okay? Na, 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 na. Jane's taking a deep breath. Deep breath, Jane. Deep breath, Jane. All right. Jane's going to take from the Light Seers Tarot. Now we're past the halfway mark by a bit, but I would like to mention that if you've enjoyed this reading, and I'm sure you would. You would. Yeah. You enjoyed this reading. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe? Not only you will you'd be joining a fantastic community of people, and just check the comments, they're wonderful. I'd be very happy to have you, and you'll be helping my channel. Make sure to press like before you take off. That's the biggest one. YouTube's actually admitted that this helps videos, so like away. Okay? Tower. It's funny, I just watched something where they were talking about a tower. And you know, the words that were used that are coming in now is don't worry about the tower. Why am I saying don't worry about the tower? It's because tower moments are good as well. Okay? A tower moment can be something devastating, but it can also be like a unexpected. If the tower is that lightning bolt. Yesterday we were talking about, you know, the power coming in. Let me see if I can find it here, because I've reintegrated it to the deck. But we're talking about that lightning bolt. Okay? It's that, the tower is that lightning bolt hitting. It's right here. Okay? This is the same thing. So you had that power card. This is this. Okay? And that power gives you intense clarity. For a moment, the skies illuminate and the landscape becomes clear, especially at nighttime. Everything becomes crystal clear. And you have the Five of Cups here. Okay? It helps you let go of the stuff you don't need to be sticking around with. Okay? The stuff. And it helps you tap into the two cups that are left behind that are helping you out. Which is right here, the harmony in the situation. And they're all being used. The stuff that's no good is being let go of. And it's taught you some wisdom. Wisdom right here. Wise perception of going a different way. It's like, oh, this drove me crazy. This drove me crazy. But it drove me crazy enough that I had to find a different way. Right? And then you can utilize what's left. You have an intense moment of clarity. So, it could be in this reading. When I told you that, you know, it's a feeling that you're bringing through. Even if the, you know, the mythic creature that you're trying to bring to life, that you're trying to give birth to in this reality, doesn't feel like something tangible right now, you can take the feeling of it and bring it into a tangible feeling in a different way. And that may be the breakthrough that you needed. I hope so. I hope so, Pisces. I really, 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 really do. All right. So, where are we going now? We're going right here. I'm going to pull from the Transient Tarot. Love this deck. Love this deck. Never thought I would, but I do. And I'm half tempted to edge the sides green like this. All right. 10 of Vessels. Beautiful. This is blessings all around. I like to think that the 9 of Cups is about, you know, personal blessings, the way you feel inside. I am blessed. I feel blessed. I'm happy. I'm happy. This is about you feeling blessed and sharing those gifts, and then everybody feeling blessed with you, right? It's all the colors of the rainbow. And you have the 6 of Vessels. All right. So, when I look at this card, it's like unboxing from the past. But it's unboxing past memories, past time, old photos, love letters, trinkets, flowers. This is good stuff. It's not the bad stuff. I'm even getting a message that you may be going into the stuff from the past to get your ideas for right now. Okay? It could also be the 6 of Cups is usually about childlike joy. When we're kids, we don't feel this feeling of that certain things you're incapable of doing. I just don't think we go there quite yet. That's stuff that's instilled in us. So I feel with the 6 of Vessels, it's the same thing. This stuff that you're doing will feel more like childlike joy, right? Bringing things into reality. Why can't I? I can try. That's the way we are as we are kids. So maybe to tap into that beautiful nostalgic kind of thinking, that grandiose, you know, blank canvas of possibilities that you had as a kid. And just tap into that and bring that to life with you as well. You know, we're not wrong as children to think like that. We aren't wrong. I just find that as kids, because we come from the realm of light, we come here with all our possibilities and opportunities intact. Only as we live here for a while does the gravity of being on this planet start to weigh us down. Okay, before then, we have a lot of just freedom from within. So I feel that they're saying to help with this block, just tap into some of those wonderful feelings, Pisces. You know, really hang on to them. No, not this one, the other one. Okay, this one. All right, Pisces. We're cruising right along through this block. You're going to get through it, my beautiful ones. No doubt about it, okay? I saw Between Both Worlds. I love that card in this deck. Exchanging gifts. We've already had this. You see 27, that's 9. Again, I'm feeling also the 6 of Pentacles. It's a give and take. It's a balance of a different kind. It's the justice of a different kind. It's the balance of what makes you balanced is not necessarily what makes other balanced. And I love this because I had Ashu, and it's not Achu, it's Ashu, A-S-H-U. He is a guide. Funny name. I think did that on purpose. But anyway, very, very old ancestor guide came in and explained the 6 of Pentacles for me. I'm sorry, it's not the 6 of Wands. Well, could be. But it's the 6 of Pentacles, which he said, let me explain the 6 of Pentacles to you. And it's like, okay, Shu, go ahead and explain it. And he said to me, he says, you have an elephant and you have a mouse. And I thought, the mouse scared the elephant. And he went, no. And he says, you have 4 bananas. He goes, now, equal shares of the banana would be holding 2 in each hand. And I said, correct. And he says, but would you feed 2 bananas to the elephant and 2 bananas to the mouse? And so, of course not. The mouse is not going to eat that much. He goes, exactly. That is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay? He says it's a give and take, but it's balanced by each individual person. In other words, you can't put everything in the same place. We like to conform to things here and the way we create things by what we can see and what we can we can hold tangible, what we can see every day. Well, everybody does it that way. Yes, but not everybody is the same. And that's a part we have to start expanding on. You see, this will be an exchanging of gifts if we can expand on this, Pisces. Why? Because we're going to open up so many opportunities and possibilities more than ever before. The ability to expand will be endless at this point because everybody will be tapping into their own individual style, their own individual playbook, and we're going to be able to just dip into the world of limitless ideas, okay? So this is what they're talking about here. Don't be so stuck in thinking that you can't make things happen. You absolutely can. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Not for you. Yeah. I don't want to hear these words for you, okay? This is the block, and this is a card that comes in, okay? Not for you. First of all, what's not for you is this chessboard of limited moves that you can do. Chess is a wonderful game, okay? And there's many, many moves you can do, but you have to be strategic in the way that you do it. And strategy is very emperor-like energy for me. It's like you strategize, you figure it out, you plan it ahead, you do everything. And it's written not for you, okay? Because right now, you are strategizing but you're doing it in a way that's very open. It's very flowy. It's very fluid. And that's what you have to really think about at this moment, okay? And you can't beat yourself down or block yourself from it, because some people work in this fashion, okay? They work in the very structured kind of way, okay? All right. So we're puttering right along, my beautiful Pisces. Yes, we are. We are puttering along, singing our song. Yeah. Do I need to say more? Do I really need to say more? Shift the way to new potential. That's what you're doing. That's what you need to be doing. You need to shift into the new potential. Not into the old ways of doing. Your way. Your way, your thoughts. Okay? And don't be shook by stuff. 29, 11. Yes, angel numbers, love those. Okay? Love 11, 11. Every time I see it, I feel like archangels are singing and their great big wings are coming out. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's the way we perceive it as humans. They are an energy more than anything. You do know that, right, Pisces? Just know. But you can see them as unicorns. I don't care. As long as you feel them within yourself and you are going out there and letting it empower you, yeah, bring me some more of that. I love the way it starts. Light worker, ignited. Human evolution. The charisma of a powerful leader. The awareness of your thoughts. Things coming into alignment with your highest purpose. Your soul story and uncovering your highest potential. We are in a time of massive evolution. Old ways of thinking are being replaced by new awareness. Enlightenment. There we go. Going forward, right? And luminous leaders with novel ways of being. Novel ways of being. Beautiful poetry to my ears. Novel ways of being in the world are necessary at this time. Did you hear that? You are necessary at this time. You're being called to lead with your gifts, your skills, your voice, and your spirit, and to gracefully navigate these uncertain yet exciting times. Explore and express your calling, and make the shift into living and breathing your purpose. If your soul feels restless, it's because the progress of the shift, your genesis, has been slower than necessary. Know that your shift will be a catalyst for those who witness your journey. When we see other souls standing in their power and their luminosity, we are reminded of who we ourselves can be. Shift the way for us, light worker. Shift your focus from you to them and notice what you can do for the greater good of those around you. Your best offering in the world relies on solving a problem for others, on loving others, on helping them shift. It's time for you to boldly step up to help accelerate human consciousness and to leave your positive mark on the world. There you go. Wow. I think that's a pretty good card. I mean, I could take another, but I don't think I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to. I have to look, because I got to integrate this Pisces into the title, because honestly, it's poetry. It's beautiful. And I remember nothing. Okay? Novel ways of being in the world. You are a novel way in the world. No, it doesn't sound right. We'll work on it, my beautiful Pisces. All right, so this has been your block, and I feel that the only block here is you kind of being stuck in old ways of thinking that, traditionally, I don't know how I'm going to integrate this. This is what this feels like more than anything else, but you can. You will, okay? You must know that you are a novel being. with great potential. There you go. You are a novel being with great potential. I want you to write that in the comments before you take off. I am a novel being with great potential. All right, my beautiful Pisces. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. As always, shine on, you beautiful souls. Be empowered, be enlightened. Go forward and follow your dreams. I will see you later. Take care and bye for now.